Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to Become of Islam. My name remains Sadiq. Today is a wonderful day, a good Sunday for the Christians. I know many of you went to church. And the Christians and the Muslims, I thank you all for being with us in this program. Now we continue on the miracles of Jesus Christ. And what are the miracles of Jesus Christ? We mentioned some earlier in the first episode. We have to continue other miracles of Jesus Christ. One of the main miracles of Jesus Christ he performed when he was alive was him defying the law of gravity. And one of the law of gravity, according to the Bible, it says in Mark chapter 4, verse 35 to 41, also in Mark chapter 14, verse 23 to 33. Talking about that when Jesus was with his disciples, there was some rainy storm, some heavy storm. And Jesus Christ sent some into the sea. They were going with the boats, and there was some kind of storm around the sea. So at the time they were going, they could not find Jesus with them. So they were looking for him to save them from that storm. All of a sudden, after the fourth watch, those guys came on walking on top of the sea, defying gravity. This is a wonderful thing. And it's a miracle, a great miracle of Jesus Christ. And when he did that, there was a disciple of Jesus Christ named Peter. He saw that how come Jesus Christ was walking on the sea? He doubted it. Jesus Christ told him to walk on the sea with faith. And when he came out from the boats, he was walking, and discovered he was walking with Jesus Christ on the sea. But fear gripped him, and he trembled and went to fall down to the sea. Jesus Christ held his hand and brought him forth to himself. It's a greater miracle of Jesus Christ. Now we move on to other miracles of Jesus Christ he performed when he was alive. Was him healing the sick. One of the main sign where he healed the sick and witnesses who were there, one of them was Peter. Peter, the mother-in-law fell sick, seriously. That means the wife's mother of Peter fell sick. Then Jesus Christ was called, and he went to the house. He visited Peter, and he met the mother-in-law on the bed. Then he laid his hand on him, and he got relief. It was found in the Bible as well. The other miracles he did in his lifetime was when he also healed some dead people, and some passages of the Bible recorded it, which I will summarize it later. And one of the dead people resurrected. Some were a day old, some were 4 days dead. And one of them, the day old, was Jairus' daughter. Jairus was one of the leaders of the Pharisees. Now, when he came to Jesus Christ, he saw Jesus Christ was preaching to the disciples and those around him. So he said, "Oh, my daughter is sick. Please, can you come forward and heal my daughter for me?" Then Jesus Christ went to his house and met the daughter lifeless. So he called out to God. This is found in the Bible. So called out to God, and eventually he was healed. This is found in Luke chapter 8, verse 45 down to 50. 40 to 45. We go down in the same incident happened after the Jairus' daughter's death. There he raised down that dead body. This one was the son of a widow. The widow came in and he was raised to death. After when he met the widow's son, dead. Another incident, another miracle performed by Jesus Christ was when he raised Lazarus. This is a well-known miracle. Lazarus was a good friend of Jesus Christ, very good friend. One of the main disciples of Jesus Christ, very good friend. So he was dead. Then his sister Martha and Mary were mourning the dead brother. So Martha sent Mary forward to meet Jesus Christ on this way. That to inform him that my brother is dead. This is found in the book of John, chapter 11, from 18 down to 30. Then when Jesus Christ heard it from Mary, he discovered that his brother has gone. So Mary told Mary to go back home, that he's on his way. So when he was there preaching, he delayed till the next day, the third day. They were expecting him. They even buried him. So Jesus Christ told them that the time had come for the God of heaven to manifest his power. So when he was going with the disciples, the God there, they said, "Oh, you are late. The one you're about to raise had died. Had died for 4 days. You have buried him. So what is the essence of you coming?" Jesus Christ said, "Don't worry. If you believe, you have faith that I am the resurrection and the life," based on what he said in the Bible. Now just John chapter 11, verse 25. That he will come back to life if you believe in God. Because it was a prophecy that he is the one that will come, that will bring the dead back to life. So when he came down, he called out Lazarus from the tomb, and Unfortunately, Lazarus came out from the tomb, walking towards them. They were shocked. This is a great sign of God. This is a sign that God showed through Jesus Christ. But the Quran told us that He is a greater sign. The Son and the Mother, they are signs of God. Because when it says about Mary, according to the book of Surah Al-Anbiya in Quran, in verse 21, it says that there's a woman, the woman protected her chastity. We break unto her the spirits from us. Then he said, after that he said, وَهِيَ وَإِبْنَتَهَا آيَاتًا لِعَالَمِ. She and the dog and the son, they are signs for all mankind. This is what the Quran says. Now when we look at, it's a sign that Allah has showed us through Isa alayhi salam. When the Quran also corroborates what was said in the Bible. We read from the verses of the Quran. There are two main verses I would like to quote here from the Quran to summarize these miracles of Jesus Christ, and very vital for Muslims and Christians, because if a Muslim refuses to believe in Jesus Christ, he's not a Muslim. He must believe in his signs. He must believe in his life, that he believed that he was a greater messenger of God, and believe in his mission on earth as a Messiah, because Allah says in the Quran that Isa is only Messiah, the Rasul. So we must believe that. There are two verses recorded that summarize the miracles of Jesus Christ, which is found in Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 110 of the Quran, and also found in Surah Al-Imran, ayah 48 and 49 of the Quran. So which I want to quote just one to end up this miracle of Jesus Christ, for the Majais of miracle of Jesus Christ. Let's quote the verse which says in Surah Al-Imran, 48 verse 48 and 49. Allah says in the Quran, He says, وَيُعَلِمُهُ كِتَابًا وَحِكْمَةً وَتَوْرَةً وَإِنْجِيلًا. Then we taught him, who taught him? Allah. Allah taught him the book, taught him the wisdom, how to deal with people around him, and taught him the Torah, which is a book given to Moses, and taught him the Injil, which is a book given to him. And he continued to say in the verse, he says, that وَرَسُولًا إِلَى بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ. He was a messenger for the people of the Bani Israel. Bani Israel, the people of the tribe of Israel, the Israelites. And he continues to say, وَعَنِّي قَدْ جِئْتُكُمْ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. Isa alayhi salam is saying, وَعَنِّي قَدْ جِئْتُكُمْ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ بِآيَاتِ. I came with a sign to you from your Lord. From your Lord. That Allah revealed, gave me such sign. Because in the Bible, we read that Jesus Christ was given a sign. It was of God who sent him. He gave him a sign called the Apostle in the miracle. It tells that in Mark chapter 10 verse 1, when other disciples go forward, also that they should go and preach and heal the sick and raise the dead. That since God has given me the power to do so, so I'm giving the power unto you. That God who gave me the power is also transferring power to them. So it's God that gave me those power. So when we look for the Bible, the Quran also it says after that verse, what I just quoted earlier, and it says, then I created to you from tin, from clay, like a figure of a bird. Then I breathed unto it. It became a bird. Then it flew away. Bi'idhnillah, in the permission of God. And God said, وَأُبْرِعُ أَكْمَةَ وَأَبْرَصَ وَأُحْيِي مَوْتَى. Then we also, it says, this is at least I'm speaking, that I healed the sick, hide the lepers, the lepers and the cripples and those limbs, and also raised the dead by this permission of God. Allah is doing it by permission of God. Allah is the one giving the power. And he continues, فَإُنَّبِّئُكُمْ بِمَّا تَعْقُلُونَ وَتَذَكِّرُونَ فِي بُيُوتِكُمْ. Then I also inform you, having the future knowledge. I also inform you of what you eat and what you store in your houses. بِإِذْنِ permission of Allah. إِنَّ ذَلِكَ لَحَيَاةً لَكُمْ. This is a sign for you, in kuntum mu'minin, if you believe. Now, if you believe in Jesus Christ, you must believe in his miracles. This is all Allah says. So please, round up the miracles of Jesus Christ. I'll come to explain some exegesis on the Quran, talking about the word al-ruh and the word al-kalam, referring to Jesus Christ. Thank you very much. My name remains Sadiq. Come to you in the next episode. Thank you very much.